Hello and welcome to Promenade Française. This is the weekly challenge. The weekly challenge. The weekly challenge! As you can see, I'm at a little bit of a different angle. I just woke up and I kind of have a little bit of a headache. I'm not really in the mood to do this weekly challenge. You never know what it's going to feel like on Monday morning when it's time to do the challenge. But that's not the point. The point is somehow we got to get out of whatever emotions and whatever situation I'm now in. And we got to get into a situation where I'm able to get the work done. Now, the thing is that I have a lot of work to do today. And so this is why I have this little blackboard here. I think that something that's really important is this idea of time blocking. I'm going to have to be left-handed today. Why is it so important to time block? It's important to time block because the thing is that sometimes you might think that you have a lot of time, but in fact you don't. So right now it's like 10, almost 10:30, and it's going to take me a little while to get ready to a point where I can start doing the weekly challenge. I have 2 available hours. And then again at 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock, I have 2 more hours. And then the rest of my day is completely booked, solid. There is absolutely no time at all after 3 o'clock. It really changes the way that you look at the day once you time block, because wait a minute, so actually I have 4 hours to work with today. And as you can see right now, I'm talking to you. And guess what? These videos don't magically edit themselves. We got to do 3 things. So the challenge, now I'm remembering. So the challenge is what? There's the one part of the challenge is listening to the audio. And the question is, how many times are you going to listen to that? Let's say that we listen to that 3 times. So that is going to be 6 minutes, 30 seconds times 3. So that's about 20 minutes. We also want to do the Quizlet. I don't know, what are we going to do with Quizlet? So let's say that we're going to do the Quizlet also for 20 minutes. And then what's the last part? The last part is if you click the Linktree link above and then you go to the blog article on my website, promenadefrancaise.com. Go to the blog section. There's 2 blogs. The most current blog, it's called First Week Challenge. You go into that blog article, and in that document, in that blog article, there is a link. And you click the link and it gives you this whole thing about this first week challenge. Somewhere in that document, you're going to find the word Monday. And on Monday, there are 3 writing exercises. Basically, it's asking you to write sentences in French. And for me to be able to write those sentences in French, it's going to take at least 20 minutes to do the writing exercise. All right, so what do we have on the left side? On the left side, we have the actual time of day. And then we have this thing for the check mark. You can put the check mark here once you've completed it. Now in the document that has the writing exercise, there's also a table that you can use in order to make check marks. When you finish the writing exercise, there's a place where you can make a check mark to say that you completed the exercise today. And there's also a place where, if you would like, you can make a little video like this, and then you can use the hashtag Promenade Française. And you can share your experience as you take on this challenge and what did you do to be able to get it done. So we got the time of the day when I have time to work on it. Then we have a box for checks as I complete the item throughout the day. And then I've actually made a little bit of a pattern. So we start with the first one, then go to the second one, and we have a little bit of time on the side. So probably 11 and 12, we're going to do the upload. We're going to do the listening assignment. We're going to do the Quizlet. That's definitely 1 hour. And then we're going to edit. And then once I finished my appointment at 2 o'clock, then I'm going to do the writing assignment. Then I'm going to create the shorts. All right, so if we focus, then I think that maybe it might take a little longer than 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes, because the whole point is that I'm actually going to learn those sentences. But anyways, here's 3 things that you can do in order to try to get your work done. And now actually I already feel better because I don't know, at the beginning of the video probably you saw that I was feeling tired, I had a headache and just kind of overwhelmed and like, oh man, do I really have to do this? Now I have like a very clear picture that yes, I need to do it, and when do I need to do it, and what's the process of doing it, and then also I can make check marks throughout the day. This is the method that I'm using for day 1 of the first week challenge. Welcome aboard. Looks like things are going to get exciting.